While all of this stuff in Iran is going on, while everything is going on, literally every single day, Palestinians are being herded into aid traps and massacred by Israel, by its proxies, and by the American mercenaries that it hired to run the aid traps. Israel systematically excluded actual independent international humanitarian agencies from being able to deliver aid to Gaza, and has now monopolized it by creating its own little shady American company, which then hired random ex-military people to run and distribute aid under the watchful eye of the IDF and of paid Palestinian ISIS gangs who are paid and armed by Israel. This has been confirmed, by the way. Israel backing a militia known for looting aid in Gaza, starving people in a place where they completely control the import of food, a place where all local food production, primary production as in farming and such, has all but halted due to the genocide. They lure the Palestinians there and they massacre them. Every single day at aid sites, Israeli massacres have killed over 400 Palestinians in a month alone. Every single day, dozens of people are being massacred. Desperate people trying to get food aid every day. It's been happening daily during the Iran strikes and stuff too. It's just been overshadowed by them. This is what you support when you support Israel. This is what you support when you support its right to exist. This is Israel. This is what it is. It's what it always has been. Palestinians in Gaza have no choice but to basically be caged into look at this shit. Look at the fucking pictures. They speak for themselves, don't they? You go to the one place, or there's 3 total distribution places for millions of people, if there's even millions left at this point, hoping that you can get some aid, and Israeli soldiers randomly open fire on you, or Israeli proxy militias randomly open fire on you. You have no choice but to do this or you'll be starved to death. This is the reality in Gaza now. This is what Israel is what it always has been. We knew we could die, but what choice do we have? 22-year-old Mohammed al-Basyuni was interviewed when he was in hospital, recovering from a gunshot wound when he was shot by Israeli soldiers while trying to collect food in Rafah. He woke up at dawn. He left his home with one goal: to get flour for his sick father, literally just flour to make some bread. His mother begged him not to go because obviously they knew that he could be massacred if he dares try to get food, but he was so desperate it was needed. He gets there at 6 a.m. and immediately the Israelis and their proxies start shooting. And a sniper shot him in the back. Literally, they're sniping people trying to get aid. He said he survived, but others didn't. Others came back in body bags. He paused, then added quietly, "We knew we could die, but what choice do we have? Hunger is a killer. We want the war and siege to be end. We want this nightmare to be over. I came back wounded and I brought nothing home. Now my sick father has lost only his provider. So now this guy and his family are going to starve to death. He was the only one in his family who could get aid. He's been shot. Now they're all just going to die by starvation. This is the point of this entire endeavor. This is why they're doing this. This is what Israel is. Straight from the mouths of Palestinians. Listen to Palestinians. Listen to authentic Palestinian voices. Some have said, this is authentic Palestinian voices. We look like animals waiting for the feeding lot to open. Listen to authentic Palestinian voices. Like Ahmed Fuad al-Khatib, they say. What about these authentic Palestinian voices? Israel is starving them to death, massacring them if they dare to fucking get close to the aid points that it itself set up to be the only places in Gaza where they can get food. This is happening every day. Look at these articles. During the Israeli and US strikes, dozens of aid seekers killed on the 20th of June, 17th of June. 70 Palestinians killed in one day trying to get aid. Fucking disgusting scum. Israel must be abolished. Its supporters must be punished. This is what Israel is. There is no reforming this country. There is no reforming this society. There is only one way out, and that is forcing them to heal, forcing them to stop being genocidal, forcing them to stop hurting human beings into fucking feeding trials and shooting them for sport while they do so. In a just world, the soldiers of all nations would be getting on boats enthusiastically to go and fucking invade Israel. These people talk about regime change in Iran. Holy fuck. Where's the regime change in Israel then? Get rid of it. Abolish it entirely. You say you're against Netanyahu? Well, okay. Live your ideology. Regime change time. Liberation through destruction. Liberation through killing. You think it's apt in Iran? How about for you too then? It'll be infinitely more justified in Israel.